All right, we are live on the internet here at the IIC-live.com, the inaugural International Indoor Championships. Andrew, how are you doing tonight?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
And tell us a little about yourself, where you're from, how long you've been racing, your sponsors, things like that.
I'm from a place called Derby in England. Like I say, I've been racing for 18 years, so quite a while. Sponsors, Hot Bodies, HPI, Orion, KO, Horror Products. I think that's about it.
Yeah. When did on-road become your I guess we say thing of choice, a form of racing of choice?
About 95, I think. I started racing 12 scale with David Spashett just after he won his World Championship.
Okay.
And I guess it was probably David who's pretty much coached me for like the last probably 10 years.
It's a pretty good coach to have.
Yeah, it was, yeah. He taught me a lot. In fact, he taught me probably most of the stuff I know now.
Now, you're here with Hara, who will be online here with us after Andrew.
Yep.
And Sir Karn's here.
Yep.
So you enjoy racing with all the guys together. Do you guys share information about the cars or setups?
Yeah, obviously all the time. Whenever we race together, then we work really closely together on the setups and things. Probably more so myself and Hara rather than Surikan, because he kind of goes off and does his own thing with Miura as his mechanic.
Sure.
But yeah, myself and Hara all the time. We always check what's going on, watch each other's cars. And
foam tires. I mean, what do you think of them?
It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. I mean, I've only raced foam tires like twice before. I did the Snowbirds 2 years ago and Cleveland last year.
Okay.
And this is like the third time I've ever run foam tires, so it's difficult, but it's fun. I mean, when you get it right, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you just drive it punched, and yeah, it's awesome.
Now, over in Europe, I mean, everything is still rubber tire. Is there any indication that foam is maybe on horizon that people want to try it?
Nope.
Strictly rubber tires.
It's always been rubber tires, and I think, well, I don't know, I can't see it changing in the near future, to be honest.
Here in America, in our big races, they've kind of become now long events.
Yeah.
You know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And from what I know, it's not like that back in England and Europe, is it?
There's only really the European Championships, which are start on a Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The other, UK nationals are only, we practice on Saturday and race on Sunday, and that's it. The other small races, but like the LRP race, the DHI Cup, they're just Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. So very limited practice there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of carpet to race on and why? There we go. That's a good question. I mean, are in England all the indoor races, carpet? Is there a certain type of design? Like here, we're running on a fast track from Calandra. Pretty much majority of the tracks in America now run on this type of carpet. Is there something like that over there?
It's all pretty similar, to be honest. I mean, back home in England, we only race 12 scale on carpet. We don't. There's maybe only one sort of race series that runs during the winter that's on carpet back home, and it's similar carpet to this.
Roach Racing says, "What's your favorite class?" Is it touring or mod touring? Or
I think it's got to be modified touring. I don't race as much 12 scale anymore, to be honest. It is good when you do go and have a play, but modified touring.
Track design, I really want to know his favorite circuit in the UK. Is there a local track or a
probably a place called Ashby.
Ashby?
It's like my local, it's my home track basically. It's about 20 minutes from my house. Unfortunately, we don't have a national there anymore, but for like the last probably 5 or 6 years, we've always had nationals there.
All right, here, Eugene Sia. He's from, he races up at my track. That's a good question, Eugene. Racing in the rain in America is like, if it starts to drizzle at all outdoor race, everything's locked down, shut down. In '96, when I went to the Tamiya Worlds in Japan, our practice day was in the rain. If we wanted to get any practice, we were wrapping our car in plastic and we went in the rain. It was awesome. I loved it. What do you think?
I think I'd rather do it the way you guys do it and pack up and go home.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's just too much hassle. But the European Championships this year, all of qualifying was wet.
Really?
Yeah. So it wasn't easy, to say the least. You were having to strip your car down like every run and make sure all the bearings were flushed and make sure your radio gear was dry. It's not easy, to be honest. I would rather pack up and go home.
How do you know what to bring to a race so far away? That's a good question. What do you do?
Pretty much take same stuff wherever I go. So it doesn't really vary, to be honest.
Here's a good question. Now you obviously travel overseas, long flights. Obviously, security in the world has changed since the tragedy there in New York. And how do you pack your things? I mean, people always ask me about coming here. Do you carry your radio on your check-in luggage in your car?
I always put as much stuff as I possibly can in my check-in luggage.
Okay.
I just leave it all in there because you usually have most of the problems when you go through all the X-ray machines.
Okay.
So if it's all checked, it's not usually too much of a problem. So.
Lance says, what do you think of U.S. style tracks compared to Euro style tracks? That's a great question.
Most of the UK tracks are all much more wide and open. I assume he's referring to sort of outdoor asphalt tracks,
sure.
But by far my favourite track anywhere is the Torino track.
Oh, isn't that? I agree. It's just, man, it's awesome.
So cool.
It is.
It's just the right size. It's not too big and open. I can't think of a better track to race on.
Thank you very much for taking a few minutes out of your night. I know you got some wrenching to do.
I have got some wrenching to do and some food to eat.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay,
I wish
no
you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks again, and thanks for everybody.